help me welcome Jodi Feller.
Thank you. And thank you, Mary Kay, for the privilege to speak today with all of you. I have been asked to share about selling our limited edition items and glamour and kind of our sparkle type of shadows and so forth like that. So I kind of went like, oh my gosh. Anyone ever get really comfortable with certain things? And I found that I have gotten very comfortable. I didn't have this in my notes, but as I was thinking about this, comfortable using Mary Kay's cream eyeshadows. They're fabulous, and sometimes just putting those colors together, it's so easy to train our customers on. But you know what? We all need change, don't we? So those are a lot of times a staple for me. And I want you really to think about embracing our limited edition products when they come out. Too often I hear consultants say, you know what, I just want to carry our regular line. I don't want to get into the limited edition stuff. I don't want to have it carrying on in my inventory and so forth. Have you felt that way, or do you have your consultants feel that way? And I just always remember from way back, I've been at Mary Kay 21 years, and I always credit my senior sales director, Joe Price, with this, that every time new product came out when I was a new consultant, she was so excited. Do you guys get that way? I mean, she was excited, and sometimes I'd look at things and I'm like, you know, we do that, we go, I'm not so sure about that though. Do you ever do that? And then you like have to get your hands on it. So I will say, let your Mary Kay products get one of everything or two of everything in, first of all. Two of them, because one, you're gonna have as a display on somewhere in your office or when you take to party, stuff that you never use. Number two is gonna be your playground and your demo product. So get one of everything for yourself to use, to demo, and then one to display. Where did I put my notes? I have a paper with notes and they're gone. Seriously. No, I don't think you did it. She took my notes. She was testing me. So anyway, as I went about getting ready for this today, I did enlist one of my good friends who I went to many times for training, and her name is Lori Hogg, who's a makeup artist that works only with Mary Kay products. So if you do want to know more about her, you can go to Lori Hogg, H-O-G-G, Artistry of Makeup, or LoriHogg.com to check her out. And so, you know what, some of my consultants, I just want to share this with you as I'm thinking about the at play items and so forth. You know, when these came out, I've heard people say, don't let it replace our Mary Kay compacts and our $7 eyeshadows and so forth. And I wasn't real sure how I felt about that because I was so in love with the fact that they're $10, okay? And is it bad to give your customers a great value at a great price? It is not, and I don't think that Mary Kay would be giving these to us if they didn't feel that. When I facial the average woman, she's gonna buy the Miracle set from me, or the Time-Wise Repair, she's gonna spend $99 or $90 to $199. She's probably gonna get microdermabrasion, she's gonna get foundation primer, she's gonna get foundation, she's probably gonna get satin lips, some mascara, some lip color. Can I sell her some great deals on shadows?
Yes.
Absolutely. So that's why I love these, is I just feel like, you know what, you're a smart woman, you're spending your money on skincare, I'm gonna give you some great deals on your glamour to get started. Don't you love that? So at the holidays, I can't begin to share how many of these little sets that I sold. Anytime we get new products, you know what, Mary Kay does this so smartly. What you want to be doing is, as you go around, and I haven't even been through the whole area here yet, is take your camera with you and watch how they package their items. And then you go out and you find the same colors and the same beautiful stuff at Walmart, Dollar Tree, Target, wherever. You get on board and you do a little bit of mini shopping yourself. And you create your beautiful displays and you don't spend a lot of money. This is what I did the holidays. And I found these little, I think they're coin purses, at Walmart for $1 in probably the little girls section. My very favorite set of these was the tuxedo with the On the Horizon. I think every woman needs to have both of those sets for 20 bucks, and the little bag is free, okay? I also packaged up some odd ones, meaning they weren't probably ones I would have put together, but they were just On the Horizon, and then what's the other one? The natural one, I can't think of the name right now. Earthbound. So those are great. Now, you know what? Did you ever feel like we just got the new sparkle shadows? Anyone have any challenges with them? I didn't do any training with them myself. Kind of put them on a little bit, and sometimes I go like, oh my gosh, like, it's snowing down here. You know, what do we do? Sold them to a few of my friends. Some of them returned them. And I just kind of was more comfortable still using the at play items and so forth. So one of the things that I really want to share with you in your training is if you choose to wear shimmer or more of the sparkle eyeshadow, I think that's the actual color, the name of that, sparkle, which is the names, what are they? The new colors? Say it loud. Glistening gold, sparkling white, and then the lavender one, whatever that is. Shimmering lilac. Okay, so I was kind of feeling like I need to test this out again. Lori Hogg told me this, and it was something that my consultants and I had kind of confirmed prior to that. And we're like, what are we going to do to be able to wear those colors? We like them, but they're kind of rolling down on my face, and then I've got a mess. And then you try to clean it up after your foundation is on. And Alice Schwartz in my unit said, Jodi, I think you have to put your foundation on after you put your eyeshadow on. And that just felt so weird to me. So anyway, when I was talking to Lori Hogg, she said the same thing. So I did that this morning, and I put just because I'm so used to putting foundation on first, I did my forehead, side a little bit, and then I did my eyeshadow. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I have eyeshadow all over, down here, wiped it off, put primer on again, and then put my foundation on. And I'm like, woohoo! So what you want to do with that is put your shadows on first. Okay, what I want to share with you is at play items. How many of you feel like they were created for teens, for 20s? Anyone feel that way? You're like thinking if you're over 40, 50, you're like, I'm not using that stuff. Anyone feel that way? Okay, so you just took half of your customer base out of the sales market of that. What I am here to tell you is I have every age of customer using at play items. And it's teaching them how to use them. So it's important that you're here, that you can teach them, okay? Any sparkle or shimmer items like that have to have a blend. I've screwed this up myself, and I did, you know how sometimes you really get it, but some days you just have to try things. Like I have this little quickness about me that I'm trying to get ready. And so I took the Ocean View and I thought, I'm just gonna put that all over today. And I looked hideous last week because I had all shimmer going on my eyes and trying to blend it. So anytime you use shimmer, you must have a blend of a matte and a shimmer or a sparkle with that, okay? Typically what you want to do, I love to either use primer, or what I actually love to do is to use the Beach Blonde cream eyeshadow from your eyelid all the way up to your eyebrow. And I don't mean just, when I put it on, I put it on. You know, I'm like, you can use a brush, but I mean, I put my finger and I'm putting it on, and then I put some more on. And I really kind of cake it on, because that helps you have great wear all day long. Also, if it's someone with a little bit more mature skin, I might use pale blush instead on them. And how do you do that is a lot of times I'll put pale blush on one eye all over and beach bronze on the other, and kind of have them look, because sometimes it gets too crepey looking if it's the beach blonde. I didn't also know this, but Lori Hogg told me a lot that she uses the metallic taupe and the glacier gray, and you put it darker at your lash line, and then you lighten it up as you go up. So just some other options that you want to be able to use. Always, always, always put matte in your crease. The last trainer was talking about doing your crease. Pull out your sienna, pull out your hazelnut, and put those in your crease, and then wear your at play colors with that. Every face, every woman's face should have a blend of matte and shimmer eyeshadows, because it's going to make you look more moist, more luminous, and more youthful. So when you get that with the sparkle, you get a little bit of that. Did you guys ever notice that? You ever look in the mirror and you're like, oh, you know what, I feel like I look the best, and I love this, Mary Kay, bring this back out, Dawn Cheek Color, because it has a little bit of that white powder in it that gives you that highlighting. Okay, so I watch women. I was on the bus today, and I saw a more mature woman, and she had all matte shadows on. And I think women have gotten that they want to just blend in. Give them some pop, and where you want to put your shimmer or your sparkle is on your lid. Okay, so those are just some. I'll look here. I have some other application type of things here. Shimmer must be worn in the right areas, just like any other cosmetic product, in the right places to be able to get the benefit. If you put cheek color in the wrong place, it's not going to look good, right? You ever look at that, oh, your cheek color should be like down and over type of thing like that. So, but shimmer is nothing to be afraid of. I want you all to get on board, get some shimmer, no matter what age you are, no matter what age your customers are. Let's see here. Shimmer draws attention to the cheeks and your eyes, making the skin reflect light. which gives off a beautiful shine. Who doesn't want to draw attention to your eyes? So I want you to kind of rethink that. Let's see here. I think I've covered a lot of that here. For young skin, it's important, Shimmer is, because it gives a youthful benefit of a soft, fresh skin and a natural glow. For more mature skin, it's going to give the appearance of fresh, hydrated skin and more luminous, more elastic look to it. So I'm going to share a little bit about our at play items and things that do come out.
Okay.
Getting excited about it. Again, packaging this in ways, and I should have brought these along, but we put all of our Christmas stuff away at my home. These were beautiful at Walmart, I believe. They had like little envelopes that were just a little bit bigger than gift cards, that were little boxes. You can fit these in and put little bows on them, okay? I do not ever discount at play items. So whenever I do a holiday open house, if I give 15 or 20% off, my one time a year that I do that, I said, you know what, these do not get discounted because Mary Kay has made them so affordable already. So don't discount your at play or your $10 items that Mary Kay has given out here. We are so lucky to have these trend items. And I heard this, I believe, from Deb Dudas, who is soon to be a national sales director, I believe. And she, you know, the thought of is, you know what, people thinking, oh, I'm going to pick out my 1 or 2 favorite eyeshadows or my 1 or 2 favorite lip colors. And she talked about getting a new glamour wardrobe. Okay? I think of this last year, right before career conference. I always schedule a little shopping trip to do before I go to career conference. And I go to a great store, and you know what, I was picking out all kinds of different sweaters that goes over different tops, and I was selecting different colors, and I'm like, you know what? Seriously, they were like $15 for cardigans. I'm like, they're so cute, and they're so affordable, I'm just gonna get them all. If you think of it that way. So I got 2 blue ones, and a green one, and a pink one, and so forth. You know what? Because they're almost disposable, right? Because they're $10. So you think of it like your cheap item of clothing. This is not life or death stuff here. So think of this as your color wardrobe. You're gonna get 4 eye trios, and you're gonna hold them out here. You wanna be my assistant, Miss Lori? You're gonna get 4 lip crayons, which are absolutely gorgeous, and I'm not necessarily putting them all in the right order. You're gonna get 4 lip, 4 eye crayons, and you're gonna get 4 of our glosses. And I know that's probably not the right name, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. So you get 16 items, and actually I have 2 bonus items right now. You can choose 16 out of these 18 items, and normally it's $160, and my special today, my show special, is $129. How many women can't afford $129? And they want to take the whole thing home with them. So think of it as selling in sets. If that's not for you today, maybe you want to spend more on skincare, you can take a half a set, and you can choose 8 items. And for 8 items, you can get them for $69. Is that a deal? Okay, of course you can even get a lot better deal if you're a hostess. Or you can do 1 of each tonight, or just choose 4 of them, and my special for that is $34. So that is, thank you, Miss Lori, thank you. Just some of the ways, I always like to carry a bag of this, so I have it always in my purse, so I can pull things out. This is what's new. In addition, just to be able to show it all. Okay, because I want to have them thinking about all of it and really getting their hands on all of it. Okay. I think that is a lot of what I have in here. But you know what? You have to get sold on it yourself. Go home, go to your room, get your makeup brushes out, and get playing. It is so easy to get caught in a rut. Some of the shades that I have here, the shimmer versus glitter when it comes to shadow. The shimmer are more satiny textures, and they don't fall in your lines. And I was just sharing over here, they asked me to teach, so I'm looking, and I'm having a moment. What's your name, please? Jamie. Jamie, thank you. And I said to Jamie, I'm looking at her, and all of a sudden I'm paying more attention. I go, are you wearing a shimmer? And she's like, no. And it's like, because it falls in my base, you know, or it falls in my lines. So your shimmer, your more satin ones, do not fall in your lines. And those are going to be colors like, actually, I really want you to think about this, which